ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, we've arrived. Right, so one thing I didn't mention, guys, I am definitely going to be building myself one of these. Fish here has got to be pushing 55-60 centimeters anyway. We're going to have a look in here. I did bring him up one of my cups as well, what Paul's done here. The air pump at the back, the Nexus here in the evening, I can imagine. He proper over-engineered it. He didn't just lay them on their belly, he also laid them on the side as well. I like that. Look, some of the fish in there, what he's got, was telling me this one here is like 20 years old. He knows what he's doing. He actually extended it as well. We ain't got no rabbits in this video, but we definitely got a tortoise over there. Audi Special, $1.99. Just shows, look what it can do and turn into. You got the wrong couplet. Here looks the absolute hammer. Thank your mother for the rabbits. It's what you call the absolute hammer. Bosh. Right then, so me and Mrs. Whisperer just on a little walk to give you guys a bit of a pond tour. One of my mates who lives quite local to us, literally just up the road, taking one of my cups, and we're going to give you a little bit of a pond tour. So stick around for the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Mrs. Whisperer might say something in a minute.
I can't walk and talk.
Can't walk and talk, but yeah, hope you enjoy this video, and let's just crack right on with it. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, we've arrived. And what an absolute fantastic looking koi pond. I'll run you through the spec of the size of the pond, the filtration, but to start with, I just want to share the absolute stunning view that we've got here. Proper tidy job. Some of the aces at the back looking absolutely amazing, and some of the koi looking through the window, proper nice. Gives you a bit of an idea of people's building ponds, what you can do with facing off your side of your pond wall. I was well impressed when I just turned up to see what Paul's done here. And yeah, he's got some absolute cracking fish. Some of them from Southwest Koi. This one here was his newest one that he's purchased. Then he's got the JS Koi backy shower in the back. And he's got the mountain tree media in that. Absolutely stunning. I really like this as well. Bit of Japanese art. I'll just take you up around the back a minute, show you that. But these aces look absolutely amazing. Check that out, guys. That looks proper cool. Made of 4-inch timber, slotted out. He just told me that you scaffold boards for the top. Messed around in the garden for a few hours, and it just shows what you can come up with. Got a waterfall that he's just installing. Proper nice view from here as well. Then, so we're gonna have a look in here, because to start with, before I open this up, this is a really good idea really for a filter house if you want to keep things small. I really like what Paul's done here. So he's running the Nexus 220, which sits in here an absolute dream. He just told me he's got 100 litres of K1 in there. And what was it, Paul?
25 litres.
25 litres in the Easy Pod bit. And then he's got running on the EA 20,000 at the top. Pond skimmer, 4-inch bottom drain. There's the 20,000 down there. And then the air pump at the back. And he's got that split over feeding the Nexus 1-spin drifter. But it just shows you can have a nice tidy little filter house. Everything undercover. Water dechlorinator running through. But yeah, very tidy job. And I like that. Looks the absolute hammer. But yeah, check this garden out, guys, for a view. Proper cool. Really nice koi pond. Fish feeder on the side. I do like the glass as well running up through. This is something that I want to be putting on my grow on. But the blocks that he was telling me, he proper over engineered it he didn't just lay them on their belly, he also laid them on the side as well. So this here ain't moving even if you get an earthquake. They're all tied in as well. But some of the fish in there, what he's got, you can see they're all very, very happy. Proper well looked after. And some absolute stunning koi. I gotta admit, I have noticed that he's got a cracking Makashiogon down there. Hopefully it'll come up and give us a bit of a better view in a minute. But some of these fish, Paul was telling me, this one here is like 20 years old. He's been in the koi hobby for a very, very long time, and he knows what he's doing. But it's proper peaceful. The returns that he's got, so he's got 2 returns down here, and then he splits that off and runs a return over the shower as well. And it's really nice and quiet, to be fair. Proper nice and relaxing. I like what he's done up here as well. So where he extended the pond last year, he was saying he was going to put some plants up here, but he hasn't actually got round to doing that. He's a bit off put by putting plants up there now, just in case any of the crap gets pushed down the bottom drain. But there's the Makashiogon. That's one of my favourite types of koi. I've got a big one of them in my pond. And this fish here has got to be pushing 55-60 centimetres anyway. And it looks an absolute stunning fish. So a little bit of a view of the garden from over here. Sit here in the evening, I can imagine. I did bring him up one of my cups as well. But yeah, absolutely quality. We ain't got no rabbits in this video, but we definitely got a tortoise over there. 2 of them actually. So as you look round the garden here, we got, as I just noticed, a bit of a zoo theme going on with different animals in the garden. But this Acer, I was just told that it was a 199 Acer. Where was it from again? Audi special, 199. Just shows, look what it can do and turn into with a bit of love and care. Absolute hammer. And this here looks the absolute hammer. This is something that I want to get in my garden. Absolutely wicked. But check it out, there's Acers everywhere. Just shows a little bit of time, letting these plants go, bit of love and care, what you can get out of it. Really, really cool. So one extra thing as well, he made this pergola all before timbers, and then obviously just cut a section out from the top. Just shows what you can do with a bit of DIY. And as you can see, got the saw out there, and he's just tinkering around doing a bit more like we all do. So this is the IBC that he's just recently playing around with, setting it up for a little bit of a grow on and a bit of a hospital tank if he ever needs it. He's running it off of a pressure filter to start with. Yeah, literally as straightforward as pumping the bottom through the filter, returning back, just playing around with it. He could actually tap off of here if he wanted to, he did say, but he's only really just set this up today as such. But I really like what he's done here. Absolutely wicked. Right up my street. And it's what you call the absolute hammer. I really like the way that he's done the pond walls. Really makes the garden look nice. Yeah, so hopefully guys, you get a little bit of a different idea of what you can do in a garden with your koi pond. And you might have seen something that you're interested of trying out yourself. I know one thing's for sure. I am definitely going to be building myself one of these, because I think it looks the absolute hammer. Proper cool, and I like it a lot. Right, so one thing I didn't mention, guys, is the pond's 2,000 gallon, which is, to be fair, the absolute perfect size for a koi pond. When you think of treatments that you might have to add to a pond, if you stay within the range of 2,000 to 3,000 gallon size koi pond, it definitely helps you out in the long run, because there's no word around it. At any time of your koi keeping life or experience, you're going to get problems, and problems mean you need to add treatments and bits and pieces like that, different chemicals with parasite problems. And if you keep your pond at sort of 2,000 to 3,000 gallon, it does save you a few, few of the old pounds, so you can buy a few more fish, because these treatments are certainly not cheap these days. But yeah, just to give you a bit of an idea, if you're thinking about building a pond or adding some of your bits to your pond, stick around for this video. And yeah, thank your mother for the rabbits is what you call the absolute hammer. Right then, so what? You got the wrong cup, look. There it is, look. That's the absolute hammer. Right, so me and Paul's gonna have a bit of a chat, bit of a koi chat, and as you can see, thank your mother for the rabbits. And we're literally gonna sit here, chill out with the pond, and have a bit of a koi chat and a cup of tea. That's what you call the absolute hammer. So yeah, this is the food that he's feeding his fish with at the moment as well. Just topped up his auto feeder. How many times a day is this one running at the moment?
Twice a day.
Twice a day at the moment, just because of the water temperature. He knows what he's doing, slow and steady to start off with, till the water temperature comes up. His pond is currently sat at 15 degrees, but you've got to go slow and steady just to build up your beneficial bacteria. Right, so while we're here, we also got a cracking fish tank. So a little bit like me, loves everything to do with fish. Some silver sharks. Happy days. Right, so the sunlight's going down. We've had an absolute pleasure being here. All of the lights in the garden just coming on, all solar panels. Looks really cool. It's just getting to that time of the evening. It's what you call the absolute hammer. You can tell the spring started. The koi chats begin. And on that note, guys, I hope you like what you've seen here today. I'm going to pop up in the next couple of weeks, because he's on about putting another shower in there to make it a 3-tier shower, and he's thinking about adding some more media. So I'll pop back up, give him a hand and see what's going on. Oh, and the water fountain as well, so we'll pop back up, we'll have a look when it's all done. Be an absolute pleasure coming back up here. It's always nice to have a bit of the koi chat. People interested in the same hobbies, you get talking, and before you know it, it's midnight. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. So on that note, happy days.
Happy days.
Happy days. Thanks for watching the video, and if I don't see you in a week, I'll see you for a window. Thank your mother for the rabbits.